Hi, I'm Yohei from Japan. Welcome to my live streaming. Uh, Now I'm checking my camera and my laptop. Okay, this is the best angle. Okay, so now I'm checking my live streaming on laptop display. Just a moment. Okay. Okay, so now my live streaming is on my laptop and my camera. It's okay. So uh, welcome to my live streaming. Hello, I'm Yohei. Oh, okay. So thank you for watching my live streaming. Now, the first now my first subscribers is watching me. So please comment me if you have any questions about Japan, right? So I will answer for you all. Hi. Do you have any questions about Japan? Please comment to me and I'll answer. Mm, so now, uh, one person is watching my live streaming. Thank you for watching. I want to know who are you. So please comment to me, right? Okay, so today, February 10th, and it's a better cold outside in Japan. Of course, it's in the winter now. So now I'm in the kotatsu. Kotatsu. そう、こたつです。はい。こたつ is a very useful items and I use this こたつ every winter. Every winter. So we call this table こたつ and so if I tie on the if I turn on this switch when I turn on the switch, this table is getting warm. So it's very comfortable. I am in the kotatsu always. Yeah. So today, in this live stream, I want to talk about Japan because I'm a Japanese and I live in Japan. Okay, so I check my angle of camera. かなあこういう感じ。よいしょ。Okay, just a moment. Okay, so every day, I read a Japanese newspaper. This is today's Japanese newspaper. So I'm checking what is going on in Japan. Okay, so I'm a little bit busy because I check my camera and I check my laptop and I check newspaper. But if you have any questions about Japan, for example, Japanese language or Japanese anime or Japanese foods, or so everything is okay. So you can ask me whatever you want. So please comment to me. I will answer. So in Japan, now coronavirus, new type of corona, Omicron, is spreading. So we have to get third vaccination for coronavirus. Third vaccination. I already got vaccination 2 times. So I'm waiting for vaccination for third time. Maybe I'm going to take a shot vaccination after 3 months. But I don't like take a shot. I don't like a vaccination. So when I took vaccination for the first time, I felt a fever and I had a headache. So when I took second vaccination for coronavirus, its side effect is more stronger. I had a big headache. And I had a fever, very strong fever. Yes. So I don't like take a shot. So coronavirus vaccination. Okay. So now Beijing Olympic in China is holding, and we are watching Beijing Olympic on the TV. Okay, so now I'm checking your message. つまりだから全てのチャットが整理されます。So, okay, so I write a comment. So welcome to okay. So can you see my comment? Please check it out. Now I write a comment. Welcome to my live. Okay. So please comment to me if you have if you are interested in Japanese culture, something like anime, language, foods, everything is okay because I'm a Japanese speaker and I know Japanese language, culture, anime, food, so I can answer for you. So I'm now checking TV program show in Japan today. So there are so many Beijing Olympic TV program is broadcasting here in Japan. So I'm looking for something good news for me. Can you see this? Japanese newspaper is very big and very wide. So now Japanese athlete is doing the best in Beijing Olympic. For example, ski, snowboard, or figure skate. I mean ice skate. I like watching winter sports. Ski, snowboard, figure skate. I think they are so excited and they are so beautiful. So there is a bad news for me. now coronavirus is spreading in Japan, so uh, lots of events uh, like a sports game and sports game or something like events cancelled cancelled. Mm, so events, travel, uh, so anyway, lots of events is cancelled. Mm, so it's very bad news for Japanese people. Mm, mm. So, for example, I want to go to Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital city of Japan. But now, in Tokyo, there are so many people infected with coronavirus. So I can't go to the Tokyo because I'm afraid of infection. 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 I'm afraid. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, if you have questions, please write a comment. So, I'm a native Japanese speaker, but I can read English. So, you can write a comment in English or in Japanese. Mm. But it's okay. You can write your comment in your country's language. For example, Chinese language, Spanish, French. It's okay. You can write in your country's language. So, so of course, I don't understand. I don't understand Chinese, Spanish, French. But I'm going to ask you. Oh, hi, ケロ。はい、ケロさん。ありがとうございます。Hey, thank you for watching my live streaming, Kero. Today, I I take a day off. Today is day off for me. So today is day off, so I have a time. So I started my live streaming. So hi Carol, I have a question for you. Is today your holiday? I mean, today you take a day off? So it's 5 p.m. in Japan. So what time is your country in Carol's country? Ah, You are free today. Oh, it's very nice. So, what time is your country? Mm. Ah, you are student. Ah, okay, okay, okay. You are student. I understand. Mm. Ah, of course. Of course. I remember you, Carol. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. So, Tenzin. Tenzin. Mm. Tenzin. Mm. So, Tenzin. Uh, it's a good name, Tenzin, I think. Uh, mm, mm. Ah, yes. I remember. So, Tenzin and Cedric, you two came from live streaming from the last live stream. Mm. Then we talked about Japan, lots of we talked about lots of Japan, like language, religion, and manga, anime. Yes. Mm. So I remember last live streaming. So there are Tenzin and Cedric and Aristo and X. They are all my subscribers, and we were talking about lots of Japanese culture. uh, mm. So. Uh, So last time, live stream in the last time, I watched it again. So I checked your comment again. Mm. So so it was so fun and it was so interesting. So this live streaming is recording, so I can watch again later. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, so okay, Tenzin, what do you do? I mean, your work job. Uh, okay. Uh, so uh, it's a little difficult to explain my job. Uh, uh, so my company has a restaurant and a souvenir shop and a food court. Uh, food court. Mm. So I work for a food court. Food court. Hey, Temujin, so I have a question for you. Uh, Food court is a English word, right? Food court. Mm. My company has a restaurant and a souvenir shop and a food court. Mm. Mm. Now I work for a food court and sometimes I am a waiter and so doing customer service, customer service, and sometimes I also cook, cook, cook. So I am not a chef. I am not a professional chef, but sometimes I help cooking. Mm. So sometimes I help cooking for chef. Food court is maybe food court is Japanese word. Food court is a food shop. food shop. So in food court, you can eat, for example, ramen noodle or rice ball or なんだろう。So you can eat Japanese foods and very quickly. It's very similar to fast food, like McDonald's and Starbucks. Uh, yes. Maybe food court means like fast food shop, like McDonald's, Starbucks, right? So I am not sure food court is English or Japanese words, but we say food court. That means food shop. Food shop. Yes. So, oh, hi Kero. You are planning to study Japanese, high school or college? Oh, okay, I see. You are planning to study Japanese high school or college, so so you are trying to Japanese test, JLPT, N2, level N2 or N3. Yeah. Okay, okay. Now you are studying. Uh, now you are studying hiragana, katakana, and some grammars for now. Okay. So Japanese language has three types character. Sorry, こうか。Three types characters. So there are なんだろう、ひらがな、カタカナ、漢字。Three こうか。Three types of characters in Japanese language. So, for example, in this Japanese newspaper, there are hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and they are all mixed. So it's a very difficult read. I can read Japanese newspaper because I read Japanese newspaper every morning. But when I was a kid, I could not read newspaper in Japan because there are so many kanji. So I could not read newspaper when I was a kid. Now I can read, but I think it's a very difficult to read Japanese newspaper. So, so Temujin, so let's go back to my job. Let's go back to talking about job. So, so do you know highway in Japan? Highway in Japan. So our company our, our company is standing by highway. Standing by highway. Mm. Highway is expressway. Mm. Oh, do you understand the highway or expressway? Okay, so it's very difficult to explain my job. Uh, so my company is standing by highway, highway, highway. Mm. So we call my company service area, service area. So service is yes, service area. Area is area, service area. So we call our company service area of highway, service area of highway, and our my service area, our service area is stand by highway. So, for example, when you are driving on the highway, you can take a rest in our service area and come to my food court, food shop, and you can eat like Japanese ramen noodle, okay, Japanese food. So, sorry, so so uh, it's a little bit difficult to explain about my job. So I work for a service area, standby highway. So, mm, so if you want to meet me, firstly, you are driving a car. You are driving a car on the highway, and and なんだろう。So you are driving on the highway and drop by my service area and go inside and go inside and come to my food court and you can eat Japanese food. あ、テブジンさん。洋平さんは何歳ですか？I actually, I am a very old man. So, so before I will answer, I have a question. Uh, how old do I look for you? How old do I look for you? Guess how old I am. テムジンさん。So before I will answer, I want to know you look how old I am. So like 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Please guess please guess how old I am. Maybe over 35. Yes, I am more older. 40? It's close. It's close. A little bit older. A little bit older. So I am, my age is over 40. Now I, oh, it's very close. 43, it's very close. So now, so okay, so I will answer. Now I am 45 years old. 45 years old. So I'm a little bit old man. So I was born in Japan and I live in Japan. Uh, 45 years old. Mm, mm. Yes. Yes. Uh, you are right. I was born in 1976. 1976. Mm. I was born in Japan 1976 and I grew up in Japan. So 45 years. So now I am 45 years old. Mm. So in 45 years, in 45 years, I have learned so many Japanese language. I have learned so many Japanese language in my life for 45. So, for example, there is a new style of Japanese language, or there is a old type Japanese language. But I can understand both of them. New type of language, old type of language. Mm. Now in Japan, we talk and we write uh, new type of language. Hi Temujin. Hi Temujin. How many languages can you speak? English, Japanese. Okay. Uh, so basically, I am a Japanese native speaker. So of course I can speak Japanese. Basically I speak Japanese, but sometimes I speak English. For example, sometimes foreigners come to my service area, or so in the like Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, I mean SNS. So there are so many foreigners. Then uh, uh, I talk with foreigners in English. In English. Uh, when I talk with Japanese people, I speak in English, but when I talk with foreigners, I speak English. Yes, especially in YouTube, in the Twitter, in the Facebook, in the Instagram. I mean SNS, social networking service. Uh, so because there are so many foreigners and they can't speak Japanese. So I speak English. But my English is not so good. Timothy, did you check your Facebook chat? So I'm not check yet. Because now my Facebook is in my Facebook. So there are so many comments, notifications, message, invitation. There are so many like a message. So I can't watch all of them. Soなんだろう。とてもたくさんあるんですよ。Facebook の中に。そう、 there are too many comments or invitation or notification, so I can't read all of them. Mm, mm, oh, hi. Hi, 仲間さん。Hi, 仲間。Hello. Hello. You are from Greece. My pronunciation is okay? Greece? Greece? Is that okay? My pronunciation. 仲間さん。Okay. Temujin. You sent a chat from Temujin channel account. Okay. Okay. I will check later. But maybe I'm sorry if I cannot find your channel in the Facebook. So there are so many, so many, なんだろう、so many chat, so many message, so many invitation. I don't know, but I'm sorry I'm so sorry if I cannot find your chat. Okay. Hi, Nakama-san. So you live in Greece. Greece is in Japan. We call Greece. はい、ケロ。わかりました。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Thank you so much. I'm so sorry if I can't find your chat or message. そう、そうなんですよ。本当に僕のFacebook、マイ Facebook、すごいたくさんのコメント、メッセージが来てて、あまり最近ちょっと見てないんですよね。There are too many comments or chat notification in my Facebook. So I'm so sorry if I can't find you. で、OK。So, はい。テムジンさん。Our chat sending after 5 or 10 seconds or your live is after 5 or 10 seconds. So my comments are a little bit old. Okay, okay. So you mean your comment is a little bit in the past, a little bit in the past, a little bit in the old. Okay, I understand. Okay. So, hi, Nakama. Hi, Nakama-san. So you say you are from Greece. So do you study Japanese or do you have any questions about Japan? Please comment to me. I will answer for you. 高間さんね、出るのかな、これはね。So now I am checking all your comments on my laptop. So 仲間さんの名前はいい名前ですね。うん、仲間。うん。In Japan, 仲間 means like friends. 仲間 means friends. うん。So I think nakama is a very good name. うん、nakama. So like this, we are nakama. So Temujin, nakama. We are nakama. So we are friends. Like this. Mm, yeah. Uh, mm, okay, so there are some comments here, but I will answer whatever you want. For example, about Japanese culture, like anime, food, language, religion, mm, everything is okay. Mm, mm, mm. はい、テムジン、テムジンさん、I have a question about for you. I already got vaccination for coronavirus two times, and now I'm waiting for third third vaccination for coronavirus. So, what about your country? Now you are waiting for corona vaccination? Mm, mm. Uh, Maybe I'm going to third vaccination, third vaccination, but I'm very afraid of side effects. Mm. When I took a shot in second time, I have a strong fever and I had a strong headache. うん、あケロさん。In Mongolia, adult people got vaccinated. Adult people got vaccinated 3 times. Children are 2 times. Okay, okay. Uh, Adult people got vaccination three times, and children 2 times. So it is almost the same. It's same as in Japan. そう。So when I saw そうか。はい、テムジンさん、when you already did you already got the third vaccination? Did you already got the third vaccination? Then, did you have any side effects like headache or fever? So now I'm waiting for third vaccination in Japan. Hi, hi, Nakama-san. So in your country, Greece. So have you ever got vaccination? Mm. So in Japan, didn't. Some people did not vaccination because they have allergic. They have allergic or they have allergy. Mm. So I mean, they are allergic to vaccine. Mm. 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 Okay. Mm. Okay. So please wait a minute. So I'm so thirsty because I have talked for 1 hour. So I always speak. So I want to drink something. So uh, I bring some water. So please wait just a moment. Hold on. Mm. Keep hold on. Okay. So I bring I bring some water here. Please hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for waiting. So now I bring some water to here. Mm, mm. So I'm so thirsty when I live streaming because I always talking. Mm. So now, so now some subscribers are watching this live stream. Uh, if you have any questions about Japan, please comment to me. Uh, so your comment is on display and I will answer for you. So something like Japanese culture, Japanese anime, Japanese food, uh, Japanese language, or Japanese religion. Mm, mm. It's okay. You write English or Japanese or language of your country. Uh, I can understand Japanese and English, just the two languages. But it's okay. You write in your country's language. Mm. Okay, so let's go back to talk about coronavirus. Uh, maybe it's been 2 years since coronavirus pandemic started. Mm, I hope this coronavirus pandemic will over soon. And everyone is going to be fine. And every country is going to be fine. I hope. Hi, hi, Kero-san. Hi, Kero-san. Hi, Temzin. About your job, how long have you been doing it? ですね。Well, I work for my company for 10 years. 10 years. I work for my company for 10 years. Then for 10 years, I was doing so many kinds of work. So like waiter or cooking or so use a PC. Uh, なんだろうな So I work for my company for 10 years, so I have been doing so many kinds of work. So yes, so cooking food, or sometimes I am a waiter, or sometimes I use a PC and calculate and sometimes making advertisement by PC. Or, sometimes I am a cash register. Cash register is okay. Yes. So anyway, I have lots of work for 10 years in my company. Yeah. So my company has a restaurant, Japanese restaurant. So sometimes I go to our restaurant and I have Japanese food. I think Japanese food is very delicious because they are very fresh and they are very juicy. I like eating Japanese food. So you guys like Japanese food? So someday, if you visit Japan, let's try to eat Japanese food. Absolutely, they are so delicious. I promise. Like sushi, sukiyaki, tempura, sashimi. So there are so many delicious food in Japan. Mm. Hi Kiro-san. Hi Temujin. Do Japanese people knows all 50,000 kanji? 50,000 kanji? You mean Japanese? You mean the numbers of Japanese kanji? 50,000? うーん。テムジンさん。はい、テムジン。Basically, so I'm talking about Japanese kanji. Uh, Basically, we have learned 2,000 kanji in Japan. Okay, so I write a comment. ね、待ってね。Okay, so I wrote a comment for you, Tamsin. So it's not 50,000 kanji. Basically, we have learned about 2,000 kanji. But I know about 1,000 kanji because I study Japanese kanji very hard. So I have learned 3,000. But basically, we have learned around 2,000. Alright? Hi, Tamsin. Which city or prefecture do you like most? Which city? The most favorite city in Japan? So it's a very difficult question. It's a very difficult question for me. So どっちかな I like Tokyo or Kyoto the most. I like Tokyo or Kyoto the most. Tokyo is the capital city of Japan. So it's a very big city and it's a very new culture. Kyoto is a very traditional city and it's a very popular and it's a very famous city to foreign tourists. So Kyoto is a very beautiful city. I like Tokyo or Kyoto. But if I choose, which is most favorite city? I choose Tokyo, the capital city of Tokyo. Capital city in Japan, Tokyo. But I like Kyoto too. So Tokyo is very interesting city. There are so many buildings, so many shops, and so many events. Yes. Mm, yes. Mm. But if you visit Japan, I think you better go to Tokyo and Kyoto. Mm, mm. I think Tokyo is a very new culture, and I think Kyoto is traditional Japanese culture. So I like Tokyo and Kyoto. Kyoto. Mm. Mm. So I want to go to Tokyo and I want to go to Kyoto. so, so it's a very interesting city. Mm. So, mm. So when I went to Tokyo and Kyoto, uh, maybe uh, maybe 5 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago, I went to Tokyo and Kyoto for tourist, for travel. Mm. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's a very nice experience. Mm. But there are so many tourists and so many foreigners and so many Japanese people in Tokyo and Kyoto. So if you don't like, there are so many people, uh, you can go to other city, like my city. Mm. So I live in Toyama Prefecture. Toyama, Toyama. I live in Toyama. So Toyama City is a bit. Toyama City is a local city. Local city. So there are not so many people here in Toyama City. Mm. So we can enjoy nature. We can enjoy nature like a beautiful mountain or beautiful river. Or we can eat very delicious, very fresh foods in Toyama City. Mm. Yes, so I'm talking about my city, Toyama City. So Toyama City has a very beautiful nature, uh, like so for example, vegetable is very fresh and water is very fresh. So there are so many foods and they are all delicious. And we can see very beautiful ocean, very beautiful ocean. Uh, I mean, we can enjoy beautiful nature and enjoy to eat delicious food. Mm. I like my city because there are beautiful nature and there are so many delicious foods in Teyama city. Hi Carol, hi Tenzin. For me, I mean for foreigner, I like kimono. I like kimono and samurai, like her, one piece, wano, wano arc, shoulder. Okay, 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 okay. I understand what you mean. So, なんだろうな。kimono is very traditional clothes. Kimono is very traditional clothes in Japan. And samurai is like a fighter in old Japan. Mm. So, uh, for a long time ago, very long time ago, samurai is in Japan, and they are uh, they work for Japan as a fighter. So they have a sword, so like this. Uh, so this is a belt, but so samurai always has a sword, like this, sword, sword. Mm. They have a sword and they are very strong. They strong. Mm. And so kimono is very beautiful clothes. Japanese traditional clothes. Mm. And samurai is very strong. Yeah. So it's like fighter, soldier. Yes. Mm. Mm. So if you like kimono and samurai, you better go to Kyoto. Kyoto. Okay, I type this. ちょっと待ってね。So just a moment. あ、ちょっと待った。あ、と、So just a moment. Oh, sorry, wait. Sorry, I had a mistake. Wait. ね。Okay, Kenzin. If you like kimono and samurai, you better go to Kyoto. Kyoto is a very traditional city in Japan, so you can see so many kimono and like samurai. So in Japan, now in Japan, there are not samurai in Japan because they are old soldier. They are old soldier. So there are not samurai now in Japan. So Japanese people don't have sword. Okay, right? So if we have a sword, uh, it's illegal. It's illegal. So if you have Tenzin, if you have a sword and it's illegal, so you will be arrested. Please be careful. You will be arrested. Be careful. if you have a sword, it's very dangerous, right? うん。はい、テムズイン。大学はベストですか？ for foreigner students. Which university? Which university is the best for foreigner students? Which university? Which university is the best for foreigner students? ね、これはね、まあちょっと大学、ユニバーシティは、まあいろいろあるんですけど、so there are so many university in Japan. But if you want to go to a university in Japan, I recommend you. I recommend you go to a university in Tokyo. In Tokyo. かな。So Tokyo is Tokyo is a capital city in Japan. So it's better to go to a university in Tokyo if you want to learn Japanese language. But I think every university is very good, very good. You can choose university in Kyoto because you like kimono and samurai, so you better go to university in Kyoto. But I think you better go to a university in big city, like Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. But I think if you want to learn Japanese language, you better go to a language in Tokyo because Tokyo people is speaking very basic Japanese language, right? So people in Tokyo speaking basically language. For example, people in Osaka and people in Kyoto, they have a dialects. Of course, I have a little bit dialects, but when I talk to someone, when I talk to somebody in Japanese language, I speak basic Japanese language. Yes. So I can speak basic Japanese language and I can speak dialects of Toyama. So two types of accent. Basic accent and dialects accent. Okay, Tamsin. Wait. Hi, Tamsin. I used to watch many anime with dubbed, but I understood original version is better. Japanese language sounds so familiar to me. Maybe because I'm Mongolia people say Mongolia and Japanese grammars are. Mm, I used to watch many anime with dubbed, but I understood original version is better. Japanese language sounds so familiar to me. Maybe because I'm Mongolia. Uh, People say Mongolia and Japanese grammars are. Mm, uh, so you mean items in you mean Mongolia language and Japanese language just sounds very familiar to you. Mm, mm. So you have learned Japanese language from anime. uh, so Temujin, I have a question for you. What Japanese anime do you like? Mm, One Piece? Mm, 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 uh, Hi Kero. To Japanese people, it's easy to learn Mongolia because grammar and how it sounds like. It's easy to learn each other. あ、じゃあなんだろう。it's a very similar to Japanese language, Mongolian language. They are very similar each other. So when I want to learn Mongolian, so that sounds it easy for me. uh, Hi Tamsin. You like One Piece? 進撃の巨人。進撃の巨人。Yes. Death Note. Okay. Yeah, so me too. So I also like One Piece and 進撃の巨人 and Death Note. So these three anime is so interesting. I can I read all of them. One Piece, 進撃の巨人, Death Note. I can read all of them. So there are so many stories in these three anime, but I read all of them. All of them. So because they are so interesting. すごいね。So especially One Piece is very famous and very popular in all over the world. So maybe One Piece is the most famous anime in Japan and in the world. So I'm not sure what should I say. So, but I want to say One Piece is worldwide anime. Worldwide anime. So many foreigners says sorry, many foreigners said, uh, I like One Piece, I like One Piece, I like One Piece. Okay, so I think One Piece is a worldwide anime. そうだね。そうね、items in, in, in One Piece, I like Zoro. I like Zoro. So he has a sword and in the mouth, in the mouth. So he is very cool. He is like a samurai. Ah, hi, 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 hi. Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. Tenzin. I heard One Piece creator Eiichiro Oda is health is getting worse. Is he okay? Ah, so uh, One Piece is created by Eiichiro Oda. So One Piece is worldwide anime, and so he is very very busy. Eiichiro Oda. But I heard that Eiichiro Oda is getting worse, but now he is fine. He is fine. He got take a rest. He got to take a rest for a while, and now he is fine. It's a very good news for Japanese people and Japanese people who like anime. Okay. So now Eiichiro Oda is very fine, and it's a very good news for people watching anime. Okay. Ah, I came in. I like Zoro. Sanji. Okay. Sanji, yes. Both they are the wings of future Pirate King. Yes, 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 yes. So, yeah, I like Sanji too. Sanji is very strong and he can cook. He can cook. He can cook. And so, yes. And a kick of Sanji is very strong. Kick, kick. So when Sanji is cooking, his meal is very delicious. Yeah. Uh, so you know very well about One Piece. I like Zoro and Sanji too. Mm. So as for me, I also like uh, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Mm. Dragon Ball is very interesting. Mm. And so I also like Japanese anime, Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk is a story of a high school student in basketball club. Uh, Hi Carol. I'm now running N5. Maybe I can get it 3 months later. So, how long will it take till I get the N2 if I study hard? Mm, hmm, 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 hmm. So you mean how long time do you need to take until you passed anyone test? Mm, どうだろうな。N5、N4。So I am not sure how long time you need until pass the N1. I think N1, N4, N3 is not so difficult. If you study, you can pass N1, N4, N3. But N2 and N1 is a little bit difficult. So for foreigners. どうだろうな。So now I am wondering how long time you get N1. 1年。そうですね。I guess this is in my opinion. In my opinion, if you study Japanese very hard, uh, so ちょっと待ってね。So in my opinion, I guess you will pass N1 4 years later. 4 years later. Or 3 years later. If you had study, you study very hard Japanese language. But I think N1 is very difficult for foreigners. So I think it takes for a long time. So I am a Japanese speaker. So I live in Japan. So about 40 years. 40 years. So sometimes I check JLPT test in the internet, and I watch N1 test sometimes. So I am a native Japanese speaker, so maybe if I take N1 test, maybe I get a perfect grade, 100 point, perfect point. of course, I'm a Japanese, so of course, I'm a Japanese, so I can get a perfect point in N1 test. Mm. Because I was born in Japan and grew up in Japan 45 years. Every day I speak Japanese and every day I write Japanese. Every day I listen to Japanese. Uh, Maybe I will get the perfect point. Mm. Okay, so hi Temjin, I write a comment for you. So let's get back to about talking about favorite anime. So I like Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk. This is a story of a high school student in basketball club. Mm. It's a anime of sports. Mm. This is a very famous anime in Japan. Uh, high school story, high school story of basketball club. Mm. I think I like Slam Dunk so much. So please check it out if you find it. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Okay, everyone. Mhm. Mm. Oh, hi, Temujin. Uh, I watched Haikyuu. Haikyuu. Haikyuu and uh, Inazuma 11. Inazuma 11. Okay, I see. Eh, I will watch Slam Dunk. Yes. Uh, so Haikyuu and Inazuma is uh, very popular, and in Japan. Mm, yes. Mm. And Inazuma 11. So it's an interesting manga, interesting anime in Japan. Mm, mm. Yes. So Slam Dunk is very interesting. It's in my opinion. Mm, so, mm, mm. Okay. So everyone, so it's a it's a 6:30 o'clock in Japan. It's almost evening, so we have to prepare dinner. I have to prepare for dinner. Mm. Uh, Hi Carol. Hi Carol. Uh, what's your opinion about ghost in Japanese and suicide? Ah, これはね、そう、うん。Hi Carol. It's a very difficult question for me. Uh, so, firstly, I don't believe a ghost. I don't believe a ghost. But some Japanese people, uh, they can see, they can see ghost. Mm. Some people said they can see ghost. Uh, so maybe they have a special sense, like feeling ghost. Mm. I don't have such a kind feeding ghost, but maybe they have a sense feeling something like a ghost or something. So I'm not sure what should I say, but some Japanese people has a special sense feeling something, feeling something. Uh, Maybe it's a ghost or I'm not sure, but they have something special sense feeling. Mm. Yes. In Japan, so there are some people has some people has a special feeling or special power to defeat like a ghost. So so I am not sure that system. Uh, so like a ghost or death or so I'm not sure, but some people said we can see ghost and so we can feeling something like a ghost. They said. Mm, mm. Yes. Uh, Seeing a ghost is a sixth sense, right? Yes, I think so too. If I basically, basically, human has a fifth sense. Fifth sense, uh, like so, seeing, touching, tasting, I mean five sense basically. But maybe some people has a sixth sense. If you have a sixth sense, maybe you can feel something like a ghost. Mm, okay. Mm. Okay. So you write a comment about ghost in the Japanese and suicide. Suicide. Mm. So suicide is very bad for us. Suicide is very bad for us. It's a very sadly. It's a very sad. なんだろう。I think Japan is very safely country. Japan is very safely country, and so every people are working, and mm, so we are Japanese is very safe, and we have a job, and mm, so I think Japan is very good country, but some people suicide. It's very sadly. Uh, actually, I'm not sure why they did suicide. Mm, maybe Japanese people and their mental, their mental feeling, mental or feeling is very weak, not strong, not strong. So, for example, feeling, or my heart thinking is a little bit weak, not strong. So that's why some Japanese people suicide. Mm. So it's a very sad. Mm. It's a very big program. It's a very big problem for Japanese people. Uh, that some people are doing suicide. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Hi, Temjin. So, in your country, in Mongolia, some people would suicide. Mm, mm, mm. So, of course, I don't like suicide. I don't want to do suicide. Mm, mm. I want to live longer, longer. Mm,そうですね。うん。Okay. So just a moment. My battery, my battery of laptop is deading, deading. I need a power. My laptop, my laptop need a power. はい、James in Mongolia, in Mongolia, suicide is rare. Since maybe some high school or college teenagers do that. It's so rare. Oh. So it's so rare thing in your country, right? Mm, mm, I think Japanese people think too much. Japanese people think too much. Mm. So they feel down. They feel down, and they mm, and they do the suicide. Mm, So I hope every people don't do suicide. I hope every people don't do suicide. Mm, and Japan is going to be very good country. I think Japan is very good country. It's a safe, and we have a job, and so there are so many foods in Japan. I think it's a good country in Japan. Okay, so now in Japan it's 6:30 p.m. I have to prepare dinner. I have to prepare dinner. So it is about to finish my live streaming today. Mm, uh, I want to. I wanted to talk more and more today, but it's time to over today's live streaming. So I'm going to live stream again in next time. So then please join and watch and comment my live streaming. So please subscribe my channel and push notification button in my channel. If you push notification button, you will know when my live starts. Okay? はい、てみさん。はい、ケロさん。またね、またね、ヨウヘイさん。はい。Okay. So, so today, thank you for watching my live stream and so many comments and so we have talked in Japan. We have talked about Japan for a long time, and it was so exciting, and I feel enjoy. Mm. So let's do it again. Mm. So see you next time. So okay, so we live in different country, so we have so long distance, and we also have different time zone, but we can connect like this. We can talk together, and we enjoy talking. So let's do it again. Okay, then. So see you next in my live stream. では、またね。またね。バイバイ。Have a nice day. Thank you very much.